Welcome for a really nice currency special about a really interesting currency, the Libyan Dinar. And this video take a bit longer because I will tell a lot, and those banknotes tell a lot about the events in the past years, the shitty events in the last years in Libya. So we start obviously with the old series. From the Jamahiriya area, so those notes, not all of them, I will tell you later, they were issued by the Libyan central bank, which was state-owned, and the design didn't change much until the early 2000s. There was a quarter, half, and 1 5 10 dinar notes with almost the same design since 1969, and I guess this was the last series. It was issued in 2008-9, about that. And so we have Gaddafi in his younger years. At this time he was quite older. And those notes were printed by TDLR. So we have those cornerstones, and this is a TDLR security feature. Here's written 1 dinar in Arabic, and you should mind this title here. It's the title of the Jamahiriya, which was removed after those 17 February Revolution, backed by NATO, murdering Gaddafi, and took over the country and creating a big mess until today. And so those notes, the 510, there's an issue without this Jamahiriya title, because here is no, there's Gaddafi not pictured pictured on these notes. So the 1, 20 and 50 dinar notes, which has some portrait of Gaddafi on it, they were replaced quite fast. Yes, and here we have the Latin written title. What did they do, those rebels? It's not quite easy. It's really complicated, who was inflicted and etc. But those rebels, they issued, or quite fast, there was a decree to abandon the state-owned bank and create a private-owned bank, which is now in the hands of the central of the global banking cartel. So it's this is interesting. Here we have the title also written in Latin letters. There's the other version where there's the Latin letters too on those notes. And for the 10 dinar note, here we have Omar Al Mokhtar. He's was from the Sanusi Brotherhood, and he was he's a icon in Libya for leading the resistance against the Italian occupation, and he was killed too. And there's the same hologram with the title of the Jamahiriya, and there's also a version where there's another hologram, really dark one, without the title, and they were all printed in England. So that's interesting. Yes, they just needed to remove and just printed new notes. That's a 20 dinar note, which was the first time in at the beginning of the 2000s. There's the same watermark and the same hologram, same security stripe. Here's the Great Man-Made River Project. Check out if you're interested in Libya. That's really a stunning project, improving also the life quality of Libyans. So, yes, here we have Gaddafi heading the African Union from 1999. I guess he was head of the African Union quite later, about 10 years later, I guess. And here we have the 50 dinar notes with a nice current portrait of him. So we have it was issued the first time in 2008, I guess. I have 2 of them. This one was sold by me from a young Libyan for €5. And here we have this ironic note, which was introduced shortly after this revolution. We have the same watermark, etc. It was quickly designed by Delarieux, I don't know. And this one was in circulation in Libya. I get it also from this guy. And there's those ironic peace pigeons. And okay, this is the 5 dinar note. Yes, what happened to this currency? It dropped in value some 100% under the Jamahiriya. The dinar was about 1.3 per dollar. It was quite fixed, I guess. There was nothing like a really black market, which we have today. There's the official rate of 1.6 dinar per dollar, and now we have black market, and Libyan dinar is losing in value really fast, and now it's about 10 dinar per dollar. It's heading to this value, if we can talk about values. And there's more about the actual events, which can be which is pictured in banknotes. Okay, because there's the 20 and 50 dinar notes. Okay, first of all, there's this Western-backed government which was never introduced democratically. It's all a hoax, and they don't have any backing by the population, or they don't have any power, because they only rule some area around Tripolis, and the rest of the country is now ruled by the LNA and Haftar, this general, backed by the Russians. And so there are at least these 2 competing governments, and also all these other militias. It's really, really complicated, and there's chaos for a lot of years. And there are also, because they have a really bad cash crisis there, I should feel bad that I removed the cash from there. So the Russians printed also 20 and 50 dinar notes, picturing the same. They just don't have the same security features, so they're a bit cheaper versions of that, without this feature, and they have another serial number. Yes. And they're in circulation parallelly. They're theoretically counterfeit, but they are accepted. So that's the story of the Libyan Dinar. It's one of the most interesting I ever could tell you, because there happened so much in the last years, which can be read from the banknotes. So I have some nice exotic currencies coming in the next time. But from now I will make also some holidays. See you.